Mr. Moonlight, I presume? He holds out his right hand. His smile is so wide and bright it hurts me to look at it. I look at his hand instead. Dr. Schroeder? He's still holding out his hand. I guess that means I have to shake it. I do it. It's cold and wet and soft. Not like a dead fish, more like a live eel. I want to make it a quick shake, but he won't let go. He's still smiling, and his eyes are gleaming as they look out at me, not through normal eye sockets, but two narrow slits cut into the top of his nearly hairless round pumpkin head. I yank my hand away. "Jeez Louise," he hisses, his slit-covered eyes brighter and his smile wider. He takes a step back, looks me over, up and down, too. "Bruce Willis." Excuse me? "I've just hired Bruce Willis to be my driver. Could that be any more apropos?" "That's what I am, your driver. You can call the local livery labor pool for that." "Well, I might also require some occasional brawn to go with the driving part. Things have been, let's just say, difficult." "Your arrest?" He takes a step forward, shoots me a look while cocking his shoulder. His smile is still there, only it's diminished somewhat. I've touched a nerve. "Oh, but I'm so innocent, so wrongly accused." "That's so, Doctor?" It's a question. Like I don't believe him for shit. And why should I? I did some background checking on the apparently wealthy brain surgeon. Seems he enjoys living on the wild side. The swinger life. No one within his immediate vicinity has been immune to it. Even his now former Polish housekeeper complained about him answering the door to his North Albany mansion in the nude. So here's what else I already know about the good doctor who wants me to drive him around. The cops have revoked his license due to his third DWI in as many years. He's 53 years old, divorced with an 18-year-old son. He likes to drink and party, hence the DWIs. And, as I mentioned previously, he likes to toss his dick around too. But then that kind of thing tends to go with power, money, prestige, being born with a silver spoon in your mouth and up your ass. A graduate of a local country day prep school, he also attended Yale, where his dad, also a brain surgeon and founder of the family practice, was the head of his class. The son, however, did not fare as well, having flunked out on 2 separate occasions. Somehow, Yale saw fit to reinstate him, and somehow, each time they did, a new pavilion, or student union, or parking lot, or sports complex would be constructed. Thank God for the Old Boy Network. My job, as it was offered by Dr. Schroeder, is to drive him around for a few days until his license is once more reinstated, which shouldn't be that difficult for a man of his means, not to mention lawyer and judge connections. For my services, I get my daily $300 rate plus expenses. Not bad, especially coming off a gig where I had to spend 3 days and nights watching a beautiful woman getting it on with the mailman. Still easy money or no easy money, Richard Dick Moonlight himself isn't that easy. Or so I like to believe. Considering this man's profession, I intend for him to sweeten the pot before I issue the definitive yes. After all, the payday on my mailman Elvis gig has officially been placed in the pending bin. "The police have a problem with successful citizens, Mr. Moonlight. Wouldn't you agree?" "I wouldn't know, Doc. About the successful part, that is. You seem to be doing well, as a self-employed investigative professional." "Thought you were hiring me as a driver." "I am, but like I've already intuited, maybe also as a bit of a bodyguard, if you catch my drift." A light bulb flashes off in my fragile brain. "You got some enemies out there, Doc? Beside the APD? That's what this exercise is about." He cocks his head again, and he's still smiling, staring at me with black eyes through those thin horizontal cracks. It's unnerving. "Let's just say I've made a couple of bad business decisions lately." I just stare at him. Into him. He laughs, pats me on the back like I'm his good buddy. "Don't worry, nothing's going to happen, not with you around, Mr. Bruce Badass Willis."